You gotta be careful about how you handle someone, especially in a relationship, when they love themselves. Let me explain. People who love themselves create boundaries to keep themselves protected and to maintain that love that they have within. They want to hold on to it. And if or when that love begins to be threatened, they gotta set you free because they're gonna always choose love. You see, the way they treat themselves, speak to themselves, thinks about themselves, handle themselves, and the way how they respect themselves can't change when you come around. So they are always in a higher spirit. They feel good about themselves. They appreciate their own company. They would always choose that over someone who disrespects them. See, those people are not codependent on anyone. They are not attached so much to anyone that they can't leave at any given time. So no matter how much they love you, they understand that the most important thing is to protect that love so they can still love you from afar. However, they understand that they are not attached, that they can't leave. See, but the difference is this right here. Someone who doesn't love themselves become attached to you because you become their only source of love. You can treat them badly, you can disrespect them, you can abuse them, you can call them names, you can hit on them, you can ignore them, and they still stay. Because that piece of raggedy ass love that you give them is all the love that they experience since they have no love for themselves. And that's the big difference with someone who loves themselves and someone who doesn't. See, some of us are only used to loving people who don't love themselves. So we have this foolish behavior thinking that people are gonna beg you to come back when you leave. Thinking that you can do what you want to do and ask for an apology because you don't know better. Thinking that you're gonna get away with certain things that a child would know. That's when you know that someone is not used to someone who loves themselves. Which means that person also don't love his or herself. Because people who love themselves don't deal with people who don't love themselves. The frequency are too different. But here is when it gets deep. Someone who loves themselves, no matter how much they love you, will still leave and still love you. However, that person ain't coming back because they love themselves more. They know what peace feels like, and respect, and honor. But unfortunately, someone who doesn't love themselves can't leave because their only source of love is that raggedy ass love that you give them. And that's what they are used to. That's it. So this is why when you meet someone who loves themselves, you gotta step your game up. The bare minimum ain't doing no more.